Hi everyone, this is another bedcam update. I wasn't planning to do another video today, but I guess I had a bit more to say, just like, about introducing myself and such. If I slur my words or forget what I'm saying, that's because it's pillow clock, and that means these two, which particularly mess with my system, cause the slurring and things like that. It's not so bad during the day, but at night when I take a mixture of them, it's quite bad. Those aren't the only ones I take, though. They're just ones that affect my speech. If you can't tell, I was quite coherent earlier, and now I'm a bit more fumbly. So I just wanted to say, this is bedcam proper. This is how I envisioned bedcam being. So beautiful double chin there, and a pillow supporting me, and then the window behind me. And obviously it's getting dark now, so I have a lamp on, but normally it'd be natural light because I plan to do it during the day. So in reality, I probably spend, if I'm in bed, I probably spend 60% of my time in this position or something similar, maybe a little bit lower down, because I'm making an effort to sort of pick my head up because I'm aware of my double chin and everything. But yeah, so 60% of the time when I'm in bed, I'm in that position during the day, and 40% of the time, again during the day, I'm asleep. So it's really, bed is really home for me, I guess, because most people just get up in the morning and leave their bed and then go back into the evening, even if they don't have a job. They find something to do for that time. But if I'm stuck in bed, then that's what I have to do, unfortunately. And yeah, it doesn't allow for a lot. I keep like everything I need within arm's reach. I've actually got my makeup this side. I've taken it all off now so you can see my beautiful face. Oh, it's so beautiful. And like I'm like newspaper, so I can keep an eye on what's going on in the real world in my area, because it's a local newspaper. I already have to adjust myself because I'm sleeping down. I've got my PJs on. This is actually men's pajamas, but I love Animal from the Muppets. He's my favourite character because he's just absolutely insane, as all drummers are. So I just love that. And yeah, so this is bedcam proper. This is how I imagine it will be most of the time, unless I've just come in from going out and I'm in like kneeling or sitting on the bed like I was earlier. But yeah, if I'm, having a shitty day, then it'll be this position. Or maybe even lying flat or lying sideways if it's that bad. I get migraines, dizziness, vertigo, all that sort of stuff. So sometimes I have to lay totally on my side. I can't even sit up this much because of the effects of the migraine, like the nausea and stuff like that. So I would just spend a whole day, if that's how long the migraine lasts, in the dark, lying on my side, like the computer brightness turned all the way down, so I can still keep myself half amused with something on Netflix as I try and sleep off the migraine. So that's like when it's seriously bad, or when I'm really depressed. It's the same sort of thing, just lying in the dark, feeling hopeless, unable to sleep, but wanting to sleep. I look like I'm bald when I sit in the light like that. Sorry. I'm not bald. Oh, that scar's horrible. Yeah, so expect a bit of variation. and I don't know, like I didn't know I was going to do this one. And then I just decided to randomly, after I finished doing some stuff with my cat, who's playing on my foot, which is quite distracting. I thought there's some stuff I haven't mentioned, so I'll mention it now. Before I forget, because that's another thing the pills do. Yeah, they make my memory absolutely shit. You can ask me like what happened last year and in my life, and I'll tell you what happened 2 years ago. I actually have to write down like what I was doing, where I was living, etc. Like year after year. So I have to have a past diary basically, because so many professionals, doctors, ask why are you here, what are you expecting, how long has it been going on, and I have to remind myself of all those facts, how long it has it been going on for. So I have a weird backwards diary. Maybe if I do this, it's slightly better. I'm still getting used. It's just a very basic webcam, and it's obviously just very basic audio, which is why it doesn't sound great, but my voice is gross anyway, so whatever. I was looking at stuff online. I kept nodding off, but I sort of woke up when I had some stuff to do and just had this idea of, I should really mention X, Y, and Z. That's all I can really think of at the moment. I've gotten lower as the day has gone on, but I think it's just loneliness. That's just the trouble with sort of being a little bit lonely, and spending too much time ruminating and thinking about my money situation and all that sort of stuff that I'm currently struggling with. I think if and when all that gets resolved, I'll be a lot more happy. But I'm going to take some steps tomorrow, so I have a plan. So that's good. I think that's one thing I would advise if you're having trouble with, I guess, like management of your life. Make lists. I know it's such a typical thing to say. They say that to everyone, don't they? They say it to managers and office workers and all that sort of stuff. But sincerely, I made a list today. A list a couple of days ago to fulfill by Friday, and I've done almost all the things on there, and that wouldn't normally be the case. I'd forget or make excuses not to go to that particular shop because it was out of the way or something like that. So I've achieved that, and I'm proud. I still have Friday to finish off what I need to do, because I plan to spend the weekend unpacking because I still haven't moved in properly. So I just kind of wanted to tack on this bit. Like I said, I don't care if anybody watches these or not. It's a good way of recording it for me, because then next year I can look back and go, oh, that's what I was doing last year. I was being an idiot on YouTube, and that's fine. But I have a record of it, and I certainly won't forget it, and people were pinging me, so I think I'm just going to check my ping, upload this video, and then the pills will put me right to sleep. Hopefully I'll sleep through the night. I have trouble with that. I often wake up in the early hours and can't get back to sleep. Sometimes not at all, like from 3 a.m. to normal getting up time and I haven't slept. Sometimes I sleep again at like 5 or 6, so it really depends. I think walking a lot. According to my pedometer, I walked for 19 minutes today, which is believable. you know, pedometers can be a bit off, but from the amount of time I spent in town, not on buses or, you know, anything like that, I can imagine that I actually spent 90 minutes walking. So I'm, you know, have a natural tiredness as well as a pill affected tiredness, which is good. Exercise is good, you know, it does make you more euphoric. Can't say that word either. Right, so I'm gonna go again and maybe upload a video tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe do one over the weekend. Maybe show you how much I've unpacked. Maybe. But I'm not sure. So this has been Bedcam. I've been Leela Marie. I will always be Leela Marie. Mwah! Goodbye everyone.